Please welcome Atomic Tom. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being on the show. So, at the beginning of the video, it says that you guys actually had your instruments stolen. So, what happened there?
Our instruments are, in fact, safe and sound. We create, with these videos, we kind of create a story and a premise.
Oh, okay. Because I was ready to, like, donate money to you guys. I was ready to, like, you know, start a fund, get these dudes their instruments back.
You can still give us money.
We started to freak out a little bit on Saturday when a lot of people started to watch this. We were like, oh, man, they're going to think that our instruments are stolen. So we had to come up with some backup plans, like, if, like, you know, somebody was going to send us instruments, we're like, no, take them back, or we can give them to charity, or we can, you know, do something else with them.
Where did you get the idea for this video?
It actually came from my younger brother. He came up with the idea. I mean, he's been a big supporter of our band, and then we were looking for a new idea to kind of get our music out there, and then he was like, hey, I got this great idea. What do you guys think? And so we rolled with it, and next thing you know, it's like, this thing happened. How
long did it take for you guys to practice it, set it all up?
3 weeks. Not
3 weeks.
3 weeks. And we did a lot of research in terms of the apps and where we wanted to do it. We had to figure out a train that went over a bridge and had a 6-minute window so we could play the song without any
without any
interruptions
stops.
or cops coming and hauling us off the train.
At first, we didn't even know it was going to be the subway. We were just thinking, like, where can we do this that would be cool? But we kind of picked the subway because there was some risk to it. It was a public place. We didn't know how people would respond, and I think that kind of was really appealing to us.
How about the old guy sitting behind you? He looks so, like he stood up a couple times, like he was gonna go, "Shut the f up!"
No, I thought he was pretty into it.
Yeah, no, he was into it in his own way.
Who's not into Atomic Tom?
Now the sound quality is really good on the video. Did you guys use a backing track or anything?
No, we had 4 mini battery-powered amps under each of our seats, and it ended up sounding really good. We had to rehearse like the balance and everything like that, but other than that, it's completely live on edited audio.
Just picked up from the iPhone's mic. That's what we had to use. So yeah.
Wow, that sounds really good.
Thanks.
What were the actual apps that you used while you made the video?
well, there was the guitar one that I was using is called iShred.
iShred.
There was the bass one was one called Pocket Guitar. The drum one was called Drummeister. And then Luke was using a piano virtuoso for the intro.
Yeah.
And then
Microphone Bruno.
Yeah, for the microphone.
Von Bruno.
Von Bruno.
Microphone Von Bruno. That's my stripper name. When you guys go and perform live now, do people expect you to do like an iPhone jam?
There is a little bit of that, you know. How are you going to do this? How are you going to transition from being an iPhone band, quote unquote, to being an actual rock band? Yeah.
Right. Well, we've been doing it on the actual stage for 3.5 years now, so like, you know, it's less of a question of transition and more of a question of like convincing people that we can actually play our instruments who have only seen the video, you know, because there's some people who are like, oh, you know, they're not real musicians or whatever. No, I swear to God, we've been doing this our whole lives. I swear.
Not well, but we've been doing it our entire lives.
But adequately.
Do you guys have beef with people like Chocolate Rain? At all?
Yeah, we're actually going to have like a Royal Rumble of all the YouTube superstars now, and just like see who's actually the best, best of the best.
Double rainbow, we're coming.
So I think it's actually really awesome that, I think this is really indicative of the way that bands are doing things now, that it's not so much now about, you know, necessarily having a label push you or the radio push you or anything else. You guys can do something on your own. What advice do you have for other musicians that are trying to get noticed?
Well, I think the great thing about the internet is that there is no barrier between the artist and the fan. And the great thing about this is that we did this completely on our own. No one knew about it until we launched it, and then, you know, within 3 days it had 1 million views, and any artist can go do that.
There's a little bit of luck involved as well in a viral video.
But
so.
We always thought that, like, I mean, rock music is about the music, but it's also just always been about, like, for lack of a better word, the stunts, you know, like Zeppelin and like all their stories, and like everybody from like Elvis to the Beatles to like U2 playing on a rooftop somewhere. It's about wanting people to like you for your music, but trying to get there any way you can.
Yeah, because it's cool, because the video is amazing and it's so interesting, but it's also a great song.
Yeah, that's what's great, is that people are watching the video and they're not just passing it on to their friends and saying, oh, cool video. They're actually like going and buying the record on iTunes, you know?
Right.
That's the biggest thing for us, for sure.
Which is like so like gratifying. It's unbelievable.
Did you guys ever think about doing a video where you run around naked?
Let me tell you. I've seen you do a video.
Let me tell you, that shit works.
It does work. It does work. Yeah, but was it viral on YouTube?
It was viral, but in a different way. All right, well, thanks so much for stopping by. Best of luck to you guys.
Hey, thanks, Mark.
Atomic Tom's full-length album is out November 23rd.